And a good Sunday evening to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of Exit 7 on the Interstate 89. Well, looking at a couple different bands of rain showers here. Fairly spotty kind of stuff, but it is moving on in. And looking at the temperatures, which is a good thing. Temperatures have been in the 40s in some locations where the sun has been shining. And then we've cooled down with the cloud cover since moving in. A lot of this is falling as virga, so it's very spotty in nature. But looking at where it has been falling, you can see that Plattsburgh, Burlington looks like Middlebury, over to White River Junction, West Lebanon, maybe even over into the Montpelier area. Overall, temperatures have been relatively warm, and that is a factor keeping raindrops from not freezing on the ground. But that's going to be a different situation along the western slopes of the Green Mountains and points east. So current air temperatures, as long as we stay above 32, that's going to reduce any kind of glazing issues. And there's no real issues anticipated for utilities anyway. Maybe up to 0.2 of an inch in some of the local higher terrain. Generally about 1/10 of an inch or less. But temperatures are going to make a fall somewhere around 8, 9 o'clock. And those colder ground surface temperatures will determine where the freezing aspects take place. Now this is a quick look at the surface asphalt temperatures. And so coolest basically in the 34s, 133 degree at Buell's Gore, that's Route 17 Appalachian Gap, no issues there. So we're looking real good at the moment here, keeping a close eye on that. I'm expecting those pavement temperatures to come down very close to 32 degrees, probably after around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tonight. And one of the other issues here with this coming in little spurts and sputters and sort of false starts is that we have a little bit of a lull here. This might be about a 6-hour lull. So this will be filling in eventually, and that looks like to be happening sometime during the overnight period. And it may be that it doesn't arrive until after around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And what we're talking about is this stuff over western Pennsylvania into Lake Erie. So looking at the latest HRRR model, we can see that a little heavier bulk of precipitation, mainly in the northern tier. This is around 10 o'clock, and then it kind of exits out of the region. The main action seems to be north of the Canadian border, and then we start to replace that with 4 or 5 o'clock this overnight period into Monday morning, where the bulk of the heavier precipitation will start to come down and shift on through. So looking at temperatures right now, this is where we are right now. This is about 8 o'clock or so. It's 9, 10. You can start to see this lighter shade where temperatures are starting to fall below 32 degrees. And that's where we have problems. It's around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. There's some suggestions that we may not even hit the freezing mark in some of these locations, but cold ground temperatures will be in play as well. Now this is 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock in the morning. We start to improve the conditions. Better travel after that point. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.